From 150th
right,
Street
so
in New York at the Rucker.
No one's here right now.
Down to Peachtree Street.
Oh, well, it is what it is.
A lot of
But
interest in the series. We take a look at the starting lineup.
for anyone who's about to join, yeah, welcome to my live. Let's go, Knicks. Okay, I guess someone's in here, but hey, Game 3, Knicks Hawks. Knicks coming off a big win to even the series. Okay, yeah, here Maniac Lane is here, and sorry I couldn't go live the last 2 days. Just life happened. I got called in for some work, and yeah, I had to miss the games, but oh well, it is what it is. At least I got to make some immediate money, while this is more for long term. But hey, let's go Knicks.
Game 3 here in Atlanta. The first.
Here we are in the ATL. Well, not me, but this series.
We are underway. The Hawks control.
Okay, so Hawks got the opening tip.
And we got a whistle. And
okay, this thing is way ahead of the footage.
Malfunction
pretty
here.
sure.
Mark Jones, one thing to keep an eye on, given the change in the starting lineup of the front court for the New York Knicks. Nerlens Noel has been the anchor for one of the best defenses in the league. Taj is a pro's pro, knows how to battle.
So Taj Gibson's going to start, huh?
But it drastically changes your rotation. Adrian Wojnarowski basically saying he could be on some sort of minutes restriction. He played through a significant amount of pain in Game 2, Noel. And right away, what happens, right? A point at the basket for the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, and
for John Collins.
it looks like John Collins just scored, but okay, wait. I'm sorry. This thing is way behind the audio.
Largely the result.
This thing is, I'm sorry, hold on. I got to switch up here because this is way behind the audio. And honestly, like, I don't know if anyone else can watch sports like that, but I definitely cannot. Because, like, then you just get to see what happens before it happens.
Just mentioning how he played perhaps his worst game as a pro in Game 2. He went scoreless.
All right. Yeah, it's just going to catch up now. So, all right, 2-0 Hawks.
Our officials tonight, John Goebel out of Miami, Florida.
And it looks like Derrick is getting the start tonight. And, yeah, he's earned it.
Started again.
Derrick Rose has put on two vintage performances in games 1 and 2.
Pressure on Derrick Rose, trying to prohibit him from getting downhill.
Bullock out top to Gibson. They swing it around weak side to Rose. Here's Barrett. Barrett also trying to find his.
RJ Barrett goes up and he doesn't finish.
That shot at the end of the shot clock, and they get the miss. And we have a third consecutive whistle.
I think RJ Barrett tried to force that one.
It's
Another
been a
clock
minute.
issue down on the floor.
Yeah, it's been a minute since Atlanta's been in the playoffs, Mark.
Yeah. How long has it been since the Hawks have made the playoffs?
As there's
Let me see.
Again. Tom Thibodeau taking time to work him a little bit for that foul call.
Because I feel like it's been quite a while since we've seen the Hawks in the past. So.
High ball screen from Collins.
Okay, Derrick Rose is guarding Trae Young. So, okay.
Shot it better in the last 20 games of the
what happened here?
Season outside of Steph Curry. There's a look at Bogdanovich. Made a couple of big threes.
So I think it's like 17 since it last made the playoffs.
Formerly of the Sacramento Kings. Signed as a free agent by the Hawks during free agency late last year. And John Goebel once again at the official score.
2017 was the last time 2017 was the last time.
Here. Something happens at 11. It goes dark.
Well, not an ideal start.
No.
Yeah, not an ideal start. Really choppy for the players. You've got adrenaline.
Yeah, guys, come on.
Rhythm early, and 3 stoppages of play in the first minute of
play.
Yeah,
we cannot have this many stoppages in a playoff game. It's unacceptable even during the regular season. Like, come on, guys. Let's go.
15 points a game coming into this series, and a lot made about his lack of offense in those first two contests. John Collins, Julius Randle having a little conversation through and around each other. Mark, this is what happens when you stop the game, I guess.
Yeah.
It's so true. And listen, Julius was just called for a foul, checking him one-on-one on the right-hand side of the floor. And that's when the chirping started between one another.
John Collins averaged almost 18 a game this season for the Hawks, but did not score in game 2. Throw a little sprinkle of contentiousness there.
Okay, so Trae Young goes up with it, and he misses. Okay. Bullock with the rebound, and here comes Julius Randle. Julius Randle for 3. Yeah, that's not a good shot. He shot the 3 really well this year, but I don't like that shot. John Collins. Oh, air ball. Air ball. And Derrick Rose attack, but he kicks it out. And okay, RJ Barrett wide open for 3, but he misses.
Boy, 2 tremendous looks at 3.
Yeah.
One on each end of the floor, and neither guy could make the shot.
There's Bogdanovich snaking around that screen. And he misses.
And Taj Gibson, okay, he gets it to Julius Randle.
Back comes Randle in transition. That's one of his great skills as he's fouled by Collins. Each of them with 1 personal foul. Each team with a foul. But Randle with the ability, Doris, a valuable one, priceless one, to be able to take it off the glass and go with it.
Yeah, he's excellent in the rake and take, Mark. You've got to give a ton of credit to Atlanta. Boy, they're just getting up and pressuring him, trying to take away any rhythm he gets by navigating off the dribble.
Derrick Rose with a crossover into the paint. A whistle and a foul going to be called. Looks like that's.
I'm also going to turn on the Yankee game and see how that's going. But yeah, of course, the main event is the New York Knicks because this is the playoffs.
Basketball game.
But geez, where is everyone right now? I told everyone I'm going live for this game.
Foul against Bogdanovich, his first, second team foul. Rose.
Julius Randle. Oh, okay. Good job.
And draws a foul against Hunter, and that'll put Randle at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice pump fake right there. Getting Kevin. DeAndre Hunter in the air. Yeah, you always gotta stand your feet though on a jump shooter.
Different guys over him in games.
You really shouldn't feel the need to try to block that. But
you've seen DeAndre Hunter. You've seen Collins on him at times. DeAndre gets the assignment to start this one.
You know, he had 3 40-point games this year. 2 of those.
I thought he had 4, but
games came against the Atlanta Hawks.
All right.
And if you're a Tom Thibodeau, it's
all right. So the Knicks are on the board now.
See that at the beginning of this contest, tied at 2, just underway. Seemingly have our clock issues fixed. Bogdanovich off the curl and misses the short one. Randle back the other way, picked up by Bogdanovich. Nice screen by Gibson. Barrett back out to Gibson, now Rose. Rose with the mid-range jumper, pure.
Okay, there we go, Derrick Rose.
Some pressure off of Julius Randle to start it, right? You've got.
All right, so here comes Trae Young attacking, and he misses a floater. There's a lot of misses in this game.
And back comes Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose with the drive and kick to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett misses again from 3.
Barrett has been a much better 3-point shooter this year, but missed on that one.
Yeah, he's. Trae Young, you got to the basket way too easily there.
Yeah, the more they play with pace, the better off, Mark Jones. We've talked about the Knicks season being built largely on Tom Thibodeau's defense.
All right, so Derrick Rose with the jump shot. Oh, nice hustle getting his own rebound. That's great hustle by Derrick Rose right there. Rebound.
New York's defense, Doris, right now on defense.
But then he just committed a bad foul. Like, that was such a great job hustling to get your own rebound, but then
with impunity in this series.
Yeah, come on, D Rose.
He's got excellent handle. The guy is taking 8.7 free throws a game because of his ability to get downhill. It's so hard to contain him one-on-one. They put him in so many pick and rolls. And the thing that's critical for Atlanta is he's got to be in attack mode all night. Just keep the pressure on the New York Knicks defense.
But he missed a free throw, though.
As you mentioned, his free throws second in the league in free throws made this year. Misfires on the second. Tied at 6-4. Back to Gibson and now Randle. Little side pick and roll. Clint Capella in the
Julius Randle almost had that taken away, but
and the Hawks get the
missed it. Seriously, like, neither team is shooting well at all right now.
Collins swings it around to Young. Bogdanovich from deep. Halfway down and out.
So many misses.
Excellent shots for his teammates, right? Trae Young's passes.
Yeah, both Hawks are shooting. No, Knicks are shooting 33%. Hawks are shooting 30%. But okay, there we go, Taj Gibson.
That's a great point you make, Doris. Trae Young, all the attention and spotlight is on his prolific scoring, but he was amongst league leaders in assists this year at 9.4 per game. Gets by Rose. Back out to Young. Hunter drives baseline.
Oh, good block.
And it blocked out of bounds. It'll be Atlanta basketball.
Yeah, Taj Gibson with the rejection right there.
Boy, it's excellent defense. R.J. Barrett battled him every step of the way on the drive, and then the rotation by Taj. That is Knicks defense right there.
Bogdanovich inside, receiving the pass and drew the foul. They did a couple of free throws. Good look off the end line out of bounds. Bojan Bogdanovich will it'll be side out of bounds. It was not on the shot. Here's Capella. Hunter missed a lot of time this year with a knee injury.
Made that one.
Delivering that
tied at 8. Just over 7 left in the first quarter. Derrick Rose attacks, and he makes the floater.
5 weeks as Rose aggressive at the offensive end with his second field goal. New York up 10-8. Young kicks it out to Collins. His floater is good.
And now it's looking like they're just going to go back and forth.
First field goal. Restricted free agent next year, betting on himself.
And RJ Barrett, he gets it to Taj Gibson, and Taj Gibson puts it in.
RJ Barrett not forcing it. Hunter again got to the hoop.
Now it's just trading baskets.
First step, just explosive. You touched on it 5 weeks out, but you're talking about excellent speed, length, puts it on the deck and gets to the cup.
Boy, Derrick Rose is starting to simmer a little bit. Gets his third field goal on the long mid-range.
Just did a little promoting. I missed that. I guess Derrick Rose just hit a 3, but Clint Capella just got a dunk right there.
Capella coming off a game where he had only 4 points.
6 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Great job taking away the paint and that roller action typically.
Yeah, it looks like the Knicks are going to take a timeout right here. So
Trae Young already has 3 assists, Doris.
Time to pause this thing.
Think about it. Bogdanovich missed a couple
come
of shots
on.
already. Give him the in-out dribble. Point on pass. Nicely done.
Okay.
2 men left on base. Let's go to the second inning. Nothing on yes.
I will be right back. I'm just going to get some more. Okay, no. You don't need to rewind. Okay.
David Cohn were wondering where Aroldis Chapman was in Game 2 in a safe situation. Aaron Boone revealed that he had been suffering from an illness for the last 2 days. He is in Detroit, though, and Aaron Boone said today he will be available out of the bullpen, so they're certainly happy about that. He has been so good to start the season for the Yankees.
Gleyber Torres leads off the second, and Mize drops in a breaking ball for a strike.
All right. So, okay, why did this thing just freeze while I was gone? Okay, Yankee game, no problem, but come on. What is wrong with this thing?
Now Verizon gives you Google Play Pass on us with hundreds of games. And when you buy one of our best phones, you get
also,
plus we'll help cover your cost to switch. Only from Verizon.
Once upon a time, you could get
Why?
any three-topping pizza for just $10, and you could carry it out or get it delivered.
Waved it, fouled off.
With our current carryout.
Next round on me. Check out this week's playoff tracker brought to you by Ruffles.
Okay.
Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks coming up after this one tonight against the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yes, I don't.
Look at those numbers.
Yes, I know.
From Luka. He is.
I'm good now. I'm good.
That Clippers defense. He is picking them apart at the offensive end. Kawhi Leonard.
But yeah, like, where is everyone? I told everyone I'm going to be live.
Back into the win column. They trailed 2-0 in that series. That game coming up next. George, your thoughts on that one?
Mark, Luka Doncic. And there's a great piece on .com by Kurt Goldsberry talking about his growth and how
Randle wide open for three, but he misses another one.
The first 2 games, and I don't know about you, but the Los Angeles Clippers have lost 5 straight playoff games. And
you think the Clippers have a chance or not? No, they don't. Well, I mean, you never know. It's not. It ain't over till it's over. But I'm done giving the Clippers the benefit of the doubt. Like, they embarrassed themselves when they were up in the series last year. What are we going to expect now while they're down? Like, if what happened last year happened, like, okay, also, this idiot froze.
With our current carryout.
Okay, sorry, I got to refresh, but I might have to do that every now and then because this thing is so stupid. Okay, 17-15 Hawks.
But so far in the series,
but yeah, I don't think the Hawks, I mean the Clippers. What are you doing, D Rose?
Gallinari during the offseason, he signed that 4-year, $80 million deal with Atlanta.
And Trae Young from way deep misses. Nerlens Noel with the rebound. And Rose gets it to Randle. Randle's posting up, but okay, he's double teamed.
Barrett loses the handle.
RJ. Are they foul on Collins?
And if they've called this a little bit too perimeter. That's a couple of fouls on Collins now. He picked up one on Julius earlier. Oh yeah, puts his right hand on him. Listen, that's today's end. In the 90s, that's a love tap. Here, that's a foul.
Yeah, at least gotten soft.
Nate McMillan got to take him out as he did in the previous game. But at least this time, he goes to the bench with a few points on the board. Collins with 4 points, 2 fouls. Here's Rose, guarded by Herder. A little bit of contact inside, and Nick hits the deck in the vicinity of Solomon Hill. That foul is going to go against Solomon Hill.
All right.
And Noel going to go to the free throw line for the Knicks.
So Nerlens Noel is at the line for 2
71%
free throws.
Shooter on the season.
These aren't just agreeing. This is taking it to the rim.
All right. Nerlens Noel made the first free throw.
That's great.
one of those Knicks players with pretty good playoff experience. This is his third consecutive year in the playoffs. The previous two with OKC at 17. Under 4.5 minutes to go.
Trae Young goes to the basket and but he kicks it out. Okay, the ball. Hawks move the ball around.
Great ball movement by
but you don't want to overpass. Okay.
Finds the baseline three and knocks it down.
Really good patience, but
yeah,
Solomon Hill not had to check in because of the 2 fouls. Collins probably releases one of those touches that Hill just had.
He's a 2017 Hawks.
Excellent shooter.
He averaged 12 points.
Hey, there we go, D. Rose.
Derrick Rose making it look like a drill already with 11 points here in the first quarter.
Derrick Rose, 11 points. The rest of your team, 7 points.
Herter with the offensive board. Missed the stick back. And Randle controls the rebound.
Mark, a noticeable difference already for the Knicks, right? Think about games 1 and games 2. They had double-digit.
So here comes Julius Randle. Yeah, he hasn't made a basket yet, I don't think. It looks like Alec Burks is in the game now. Burks for 3. Yeah, that was forced.
Alec Burks in game 1 for the New York Knicks was spectacular with a career playoff high 27. He missed that jump shot. And back to the other end, it's Hunter.
Gallinari is posting up RJ Barrett. And he, with the fadeaway mid-range shot, he misses.
And missed the tough shot. Randle still with no field goals. He's got a couple of free throws. Nice pass inside.
But okay, he got to the foul line. That's what.
As he puts Noel on the deck. Noel will be back.
Okay, so they're going to take a timeout.
We're going to take a short break and come right back after this.
All right.
Y'all don't hear me. 6'6" piston.
Oh, yeah. Stop with the damn pop-up.
After a left abdominal strain, which was on the IL from April.
Okay.
May 8th, so just getting it going. It came over from the Rangers, so the Detroit again trying to find a spot for this guy. Hit 20 home runs to start his career 3 consecutive years. So I don't know, Michael. This would be a strange place if you're AJ Hinch to try to field a team, to figure out what direction you're going in. A lot of decisions, how to make this team better, quick.
All right, so. All right, this is actually something I meant to say before the live, but no one's here, so whatever. Yeah, I was going to talk about all the fan incidents. Like, hey, I love to see fans back in the arenas again, but also let's please have some boundaries. Spitting on someone, racial slurs, throwing food, that's unacceptable. Like, I don't care how drunk you are. Anyone who does that, like, I have no respect for you. Like, at the end of the day, like, as much as I love the game, as much as I love sports, it's just a game. They're people just like us. Bingo, yep. They wouldn't say any of those things to their face. Like, talk all you want, but then if they're right in front of you, oh, hey, nice to meet you. Like, that's pretty much how it is.
Your first doubleheader yesterday, Michael. How'd you make out? All right?
It's good. It's all right.
But yeah, what happened to John Morant's parents? Typical Utah Jazz fans. It's nothing new.
We did miss you, though.
I'll tell you what, I kept checking in, and, I do like that rule. I actually like the doubleheaders as 7 innings. I think that, 9 innings, doubleheaders, it can tear up a pitching staff. It can tear down a team. So 7 innings, you can get through that as an everyday player and not skip a beat.
You did miss one thing yesterday, Paul.
All right.
Between games of the doubleheader, we got ourselves a.
So right now, like,
those aren't sandwiches.
Let me just look at the
delis.
stats.
They just come as a pile. You don't get shortchanged.
No,
come on, can this thing not be slow?
Short.
Yeah, so Derrick Rose pretty much carried the Knicks right now. The Knicks are just shooting just 1 for 6 from 3. Some of their threes have actually been good looks. There have been some that were forced too. I don't know. The Knicks are shooting 47% in this game right now, but I feel like they're shooting a lot worse than that.
His other 6 that he's had in his career, all in 2019. And this is a guy who was an AL Gold Glove finalist last year at shortstop.
With what looks like a hard foul and a non-basketball type of play, it went to...
Yeah, you can look at that as a flag. Okay, can you please not do that?
And A.J. Hinch said he catches the ball, just not putting himself in the right position.
Ball play. He's frustrated
to catch it cleanly and complete the play. So from Gold Glove...
Okay, yeah, they called a flagrant. Okay, but please.
I'll tell you one thing, Michael. If you're in trade mode for a utility guy, wouldn't you just drive to Detroit? I mean, you could take like one of the 7 guys. I mean,
I'm sorry. Hold on. This thing is so stupid.
Well, he has played every position in his professional career except for catcher and pitcher.
smart.
All right. If I'm behind, I'm behind.
But he stepped on the baseline out of bounds. It'll come back the other way.
Okay, so I guess Nerlens Noel stepped out of bounds.
Confused. Look etched across the countenance of Tom Thibodeau as we have a foul at the end. Kevin Huerter will go to the free throw line. That's going to be a foul against Noel.
So Huerter misses the first free throw. Come on. Come on, you dolt. Do I have to switch strings? I swear. But he makes his second one, so it's tied back at 21.
Is that what he got the shots on right there?
All right. Well, let's score here.
Rose up top. Off the Noel screen. Hits the roll man.
Oh, man.
And nobody
Wait.
quickly.
That's Hawks' ball?
And they turn the ball over. For the Knicks, that's their first turnover of the ball game. Young across the midcourt line as we approach 2 minutes to go here.
It's Trae Young for 3, and he knocks it down. 24-21 Hawks.
His teammates giving you the ice tray.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little nervous right now.
He is a much improved player this year.
Randle, okay, yeah. Nerlens Noel is being swarmed right now, so yeah, better to just get it back out. But Quickly's in the game right now. Emmanuel Quickly. Yeah, he can't finish that one. Oh, but good job, guys.
Missed it. That should have been a shot clock violation. He didn't draw iron on the shot. And Tyler Ford moves into.
Yeah, that's good Hawks defense, though.
That was great defense by Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly, Mark. Just excellent multiple effort defense. There is Julius. Hits the backboard. And Gallo asking for the basketball. Julius is like, no, sir. Give me the basketball now. Julius is like, no, I don't think so.
It's funny how things change as we take another look at the shot clock and the miss by Randle.
Yeah, Randle didn't even get the rim, so yeah, that should be a shot clock violation.
Talking about how things changed quickly just last game, Gallinari was wearing a microphone, our brothers at TNT, and he was congratulating Randle on the court for his most improved player award. A little bit more business-like right now with Atlanta leading by 3. Awaiting clarification on that. It'll be Knicks basketball.
All right, so
Randle.
a little over a minute left. Knicks ball.
Official was saying that it was a new possession, we're told.
And Burks for the Derrick. Oh, blocked by Herter, but Rose.
Missed the follow in a wild sequence. This one ends in a shot clock violation.
You gotta give the Hawks their credit though. They're playing some really good defense right now. Mixing the tough shots.
Back-to-back possessions, multiple efforts.
And Gallinari for three. Knicks are down 6 now. With a minute left to go.
Concerned are you that Randle with the ball right now is still 0 for 5 without a field goal as quickly misses.
Mark, we've seen it on a couple of occasions already, and we Tom Thibodeau about this pregame.
Gallinari goes up with another shot, and he misses. But
we've seen multiple times.
Okay, that's gonna be Knicks ball. It was a foul on the floor.
Julius, he's giving up the ball appropriately. Guys have got to make shots around him.
43 seconds left in the game. I mean, in the first quarter. I'm sorry. In the first quarter.
Here's one more look at that. Great defense, stifling defense by Atlanta. Trae trying to help out a little bit with Tyler Ford.
Okay, so Julius Randle is at the line.
Free throw line. Julius Randle with a spectacular year this season for the Knicks, and the seeds to his success were so.
This is the third game in a row that Julius Randle has gotten off to a slow start.
To the bubble. Went to Dallas and got in the lab as we take a look at the
but last game, which I missed, but I know that he was able to get things together in the second half. But yeah, like to see him get off to better starts.
Utah Memphis game 3 at 9:30. For more on these games, please go to NBA.
Like I know playoff nerves are a thing, but I don't want to make excuses. Like, he's got to get off to better starts. And he's already gotten his feet wet with the playoffs.
3 days. 2 early basketball
okay, Julius Randle knocks down both free throws. 43 seconds left to go.
To wrap things up, and when Thibodeau met him in September, the first thing the coach said was, Mark, he was in tremendous world-class condition.
Trae Young for 3, and he misses. Nerlens Noel with the rebound, and here comes Alec Burks.
Burks out top, guarded by Solomon Hill. Fought around the screen, but a whistle and a foul are going to go against Atlanta. And Gallinari's palms raised to the heavens, wondering what.
So Burks is trying to navigate. Gallo just leans his shoulder into Noel. I mean, you can make him take an alternate route, but you cannot shoulder check him, Mark Jones.
He might have sold it a little bit, but still a foul. Gallinari picking up his first personal foul. Noel back at the free throw line.
Noel knocks down the free throw.
Another one home. In 6 minutes, he's got 5 points and 3 boards already.
All 5 from the free throw line.
Noel from a very athletic family, had a brother that played collegiate football. Atlanta has 14.6 to go. And Gallinari will bring it across. And that's going to be a foul against Bullock. Trying to deny Trae Young the basketball and a disbelieving Tom Thibodeau.
Well, Bullock is trying to apply pressure going up the floor. I mean, like there's not a whole lot there.
Yeah, we keep hearing the phrase freedom of movement in our annual meetings with the officials.
I mean, if you were going to call it, you could have called it early.
Yeah, would have been before that last one there, you would think.
Right, exactly.
Trae Young, still the same kid that told his dad,
all right, so
Dad, I'm going to go to Texas Tech and break all of your records.
All right, less than 9 seconds left in each quarter. Let's see if Randle can finally score, make a field goal. No, he passes it out to Bullock and fouled by Trae Young. Okay, that's a bad foul by Trae Young.
And the procession to the free throw line continues for the Knicks.
That's not a smart foul at all.
It's really the difference in the ball game, Mark. They're 10 for 10, and Trae, clear foul.
You just have to contest. You don't need to try to block that.
You know, even if you're sprinting, one of the best I ever saw do that is Shane Battier.
Yeah, the Knicks living at the free throw line has pretty much kept them in this game.
About crawling into the ball, that being part of the team strategy. And Doris, I think he was specifically referring to Randle as Bullock knocks down the second. Bullock has been a great success for the Knicks this year. And he says New York really welcomed me, believed in me, and trying to pay off here in the playoffs. Knocks down the second foul shot with 1.1 to go. And the Hawks throw it away. It's going to be, without being touched, it'll be back on the baseline out of bounds for New York because it was not touched.
Really?
That's the pressure.
Nick ball again.
Trying to take away Trae in the 94-foot situation, right? Make somebody else catch and beat, and you turn it over.
Randle, can he finally make a field goal? Yes, he does. That's Julius Randle's first field goal of the game, and that was quite a big one as the Knicks end the first quarter with the lead. Yeah, he definitely got that off in time.
Julius Randle knocking it home. 12 minutes in the books.
Okay, be right back.
No matter how fast you
And
there are still some great seats available. The Yankees battle Boston in a big 3-game series, and you're not going to want to miss a moment of the action. Visit Yankees.com for ticket availability to purchase tickets. Tickets are going fast, so get your Yankees Red Sox tickets today at Yankees.com. Garrett Cole will face 9-1-2 in the Tigers order. And Jake Rogers takes a strike. Couple of strikeouts and a walk for Cole. There's a strike.
Wilson Ramos is their everyday catcher. Has been out pretty much the whole year with a back strain. So you're down to your third and fourth string catchers here. Jake Rogers came over in 2017 as part of the Verlander trio. He was kind of just a throw-in, but the main prize, Franklin Perez, the number 1 pick, is now pretty much out for the year. So not a lot in return for Justin Verlander when he left Detroit.
3-2. Cole delivered that pitch and just turned his back on the proceedings. He was not happy with.
Yeah, it looked like a 3-2 changeup, and I think he was up of the location, obviously, and we talked about it numerous times. No, he is a perfectionist. Just didn't where it ended up.
That one will end up in the glove of Aaron Judge, one away. Well, check out a brand new episode of the Curtain Call podcast. Following up on last week's bombshell revelation, special guest Eric Kratz returns to address his controversial comments regarding the Rockies sign-stealing allegations. Download and listen now wherever you get your podcast. That first appearance made a lot of news, so it'll be interesting to see what Eric says in this one. Here's Robbie Grossman. Grossman signed to a 2-year, $10 million deal with the Tigers in January. And that was Detroit's first multi-year contract they gave out in 5 years.
That's amazing.
9th big league season, 31 years old. Strike, 1-2.
Okay. I'm back. Quarter just started.
Multiple pick and rolls. Ball, then protect the paint, then react out. We're a little bit too spread out right now.
Thanks for your time,
Thank you.
Nerlens Noel stole that, and then here's our Emmanuel quickly with the ball. And all right, let's see if they can extend the lead right here. And quickly to the hole, but he kicks it out to Obi Toppin. Oh, but Obi Toppin almost lost it. Bullock from way deep, but he bricks it.
Goes into Gallinari, who was held by Toppin. And that's going to be a foul against Toppin, his team first, the second quarter. The Collegiate Player of the Year a season ago at Dayton, playing for head coach Anthony Grant, one of the top coaches in the country collegiately. And Obi Toppin had that late dunk that really electrified Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, it started with the defensive stand.
Playground legend, a.k.a.
Gallinari's way too open.
As Gallinari
Come on. Let's rotate a little bit faster than that.
Gallo checked in and made a 3, and that's another big one. He is 3 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Noel thought about the elbow jumper over to Bullock. Here's quickly guarded by Herter. Swerves off the screen.
Bullock for 3.
Bullock from deep. Misses everything.
Ugly.
It'll be Hawks basketball and a chance to take the lead.
And the Knicks are missing almost everything from 3.
The Knicks are, the shot clock is dwindling, and they're forced to take some hurried shots. Happened down the stretch of the first and a couple of times here.
Lou Williams with the basketball, the 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. And Lou Williams.
Yeah, Lou Williams with the bucket right there. The Hawks take the lead right back now.
These are big minutes, Mark. Trae Young is off the floor. There were stretches in game 2 where both Donovich and Trae were off the floor, and it did not go at all well for
Quickly, he draws a foul and one. Good job by Emmanuel quickly being aggressive.
Rookie out of Kentucky with a strong float game here.
And he goes to this shot quite often. Not as often as Trae Young to get the minutes, but turns the corner. Concern here, though, is did Nerlens Noel, tweak that ankle? And again, he played through significant pain in game 2. He sort of stopped short after he came down.
And quickly misses a free throw, doesn't complete the 3-point play.
A little more shaken up than what he started the game at. They've gotten great production out of him already.
And Lou Williams attacks, and
had a shot blocked by Burks, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, good job, Alec Burks. Good defense right there.
So you see Noel go up and come down, and right away he just sort of. I just think this.
Okay, yeah, the Yankees are in trouble right now. Garrett Cole's having a rough third inning. Against an awful team right now. Come on, Garrett Cole needs to get it together right now. And Alec Burks from mid-range.
Assassin that time.
Misses.
And Gallinari controls for Atlanta. Hawks with a chance to take the lead. Bogdanovich in the front court. Nate McMillan's been calling more plays for Bogdanovich. He hesitated.
Oh, he misses. Okay, so now Knicks have the ball. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Here's quickly. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Back out top, Toppin.
The Knicks are moving the ball around nicely, but okay, 5 left on the shot clock now. Okay, top it. Oh, no, not top in. Quickly shoots it, but he misses. Wait, I guess because it was a loose ball. Recovered. That's why the shot clock reset to 24. Even though, like, of course, now, okay, so yeah, good defense by Nerlens Noel right there. Exactly Garrett Cole's best inning, but only one run. The Yankees can get him that run support right back. But for the Knicks, the main event right now.
Points against defense and 3-point percentage defense. Here's Noel, picked it up. Good denied defense by Herter.
Oh, that was off Bullock's foot. Mishandled that.
Point, right? Derrick Rose off the floor. Your offense has slowed. And again, another possession where that clock is dwindling and Bullock forced to make a play go off the box, and it doesn't end well.
This offseason, the Knicks are definitely going to have to get one more ball handler.
Lou Williams brings it up for Atlanta.
Not sure who exactly is available, but yeah, definitely re-sign Derrick Rose and try to get another ball handler.
One of the hottest shooters in the NBA in the last 20 games of the regular
Lou
season.
Williams makes that one from mid-range.
Field goal there with a 15-footer. Lou Williams very comfortable in Atlanta.
It quickly attacks, but he misses. But Nerlens Noel, yeah, he didn't get the put back, but he's going to the line for 2.
Lou Williams going left is always problematic, right? And you know he wants to go left. He rejects the screen, gets some help. Burks gets some help from Quickly, but this guy's just too good on the offensive end. Sidestep separation. Lou Will being Lou Will.
Played 43 games this year for the Clippers, averaged a little over 12 points per. And giving that Hawks bench a little bit of scoring punch. Boy, look who's back at the foul line, Dorisburg.
Yes.
Jeez. Noel filling his hat. 7 for 7 at the stripe tonight so far. 7 points, 6 rebounds. Taj Gibson actually got the start. He's played 6 minutes. It's a good thing he's knocking down his free throws because the Knicks have misfired on 13 of their last 16 field goal attempts. Hunter couldn't get open. The reason why, he was being held like a grudge by Quickly. And that's going to be a foul against Quickly, and a second-team foul against the Knicks in the second quarter. Derrick Rose checks back into the ball game.
Yeah, they're in much need of some offense. Right? They think about it: 22nd in offensive efficiency, 26th in points per game. You know, it's been challenging because.
And the game stays tied at 36.
I know what their percentage is from 3, but they're only opportunistic with 3.
Yeah, the Knicks have only made like 2 threes this whole game, and that makes it 3. Oh, Donald, what's up? Good to have you here. Yeah, this cat's been awfully quiet, and Lou Williams attacks him, makes that floater. Oh, what was that, Alex Burks?
Blew a tire turning the corner, and it's out of bounds. Atlanta basketball.
But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Hawks.
Yeah, with Trae Williams off the floor, who is going to?
Wait, did Doris Burke just say Trae Williams?
Welcome to Atlanta.
This is how it feels saving all that.
Okay, I got to mute this during commercial breaks. Because, yeah, Don. Okay, yeah, I also have the Yankees game on right now. And, okay, Aaron Judge is going for a double. Yeah, that was a smooth 3. But, yeah, then he just completely mishandled the ball. And, yeah, I have the Yankees game on, too. And I will allow Yankees talk, even though, of course, the main event right now is the Knicks game because the playoffs. But yeah, I gotta mute the Knicks game during commercial breaks because they tend to play copyrighted music, and then when it does, I get hit with the copyright. So, like, yeah, even though I can trim out the copyrighted section or I can try to mute it, but still, like, I'd rather just not have to go through that. So, yeah, just gonna mute it every time it gets to a commercial. Okay, so
here is Gio Urshela.
let me just look at the stats right now.
1-0.
So glad Rose started. The end of Alfred, hopefully. I mean, Elfrid Payton has been good on defense, though. Like, yeah, he's horrible on offense, but defense is why he's been getting playing time. But yeah, I wouldn't mind the Knicks not bringing him back.
But unfortunately, 2 of the 6 in front of them belong to Tampa Bay.
But yeah, Derrick really kept the Knicks in this game for the most part. He got 11 points in 11 minutes.
Tampa Bay's been on fire lately. And last time they did the series against the Yankees, Michael, you were kind of thinking, how are they going to fix this? Because
and hopefully when has he?
And it's always about pitching. When you talk
really?
About Cash and the Rays, so they're figuring out a way.
Because, I mean, offensively, like, yeah, he's been horrific. But defensively, though, like, I mean, I would think that that's why he's been getting any playing time at all.
They have already swept Detroit. They have a tough customer on the mound in Casey Mize. 3-1.
But also, you know, I don't really like to look at stats for defense to evaluate. Like, defense is something that you really need to rely on the eye test more than anything.
Grounded to short. Castro. 2 away as Judd stays put.
But yeah, I would not mind not bringing back Elfrid Payton. Like, yeah, it probably will be the end of him.
Five-pitch pitcher, and you're going to see a lot of things like that timing-wise on hitters. Gio Urshela out in front of that, rolling over.
Man, okay, we're back in action now.
No, that's a huge deal. Dante DiVincenzo is averaging career high in points, 10, shade under 6 rebounds and 3 assists. But most importantly, Dante DiVincenzo is one of the best.
But yeah, it is quite a sloppy game, man.
But Dante is excellent. He adds a level of athleticism.
Yeah, and the Knicks are shooting just 33%, yet they're actually up.
Great basketball in their first round.
Knicks out top, Derrick Rose off the screen, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
A moving pick on Randle.
Julius Randle. And that's going to be his second personal foul.
So you're trying to free up Derrick Rose.
Come on.
I mean, it's an easy.
I'd rather you miss with the pick than get called for a moving pick.
And if you don't have the right angle, just let Derrick create on his own.
Here he is in the front court working against DeAndre Hunter. Rejects the screen. Rose lost the handle out of bounds. It'll be Atlanta basketball.
How many turnovers is that?
Neither team has really, been brilliant.
Yeah, 6 turnovers.
Feels like a monumental struggle right now.
Yeah, shooting just 34%. Bogdanovich still without a field goal for the Hawks. Guy that averaged about 20 a game the last third of the season.
Okay. Knicks on the fast break, and yeah, I'd rather not shoot a 3 on a fast break, but yeah, the Knicks just missed another 3.
Inside Collins with those
good defense by Taj Gibson right there.
A whistle and a foul.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And against Taj Gibson.
I mean, it's an obvious call, right?
Taj Gibson, one of those veterans that has been with Tom Thibodeau in Minnesota, where they've looked for a long time. And now with the Knicks.
Okay, so
Bogdanovich closely guarded on the wing.
Oh, Trae Young from way deep. Oh, man. Yikes. That's like Steph Curry, Dame Lillard range.
30-footers and Trae Young. That's Steph and Dame, two
Yeah.
shooters in league history. Trae Young climbing up that ramp.
Now it's RJ Barrett from 3, and yeah, another miss. Like they're shooting enough bricks to build a house.
Young across the midcourt line. Atlanta leading by 2. Probing.
Down 6. Okay, you're way ahead of me. Where I am right now, it's only down 4.
Collins with his 3rd field goal. He has 6 to go along with.
And Derrick Rose missed it. Come on, Taj.
Young on the break.
Oh, he missed it, but come on. Can you box out? Well, I mean, I know nowadays they never box out anyways. Like, yep. I know, right? That was that missed by Taj. Like, that wasn't even a contested dunk.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, like that wasn't even contested, and still.
Gardner puts it away now. A-Rod, the #1 pick, not yet eligible for the Hall. A lot of debate whether or not he will be elected into the Hall of Fame, but certainly the numbers would say that he's worthy, but he was suspended for a year. We'll see how the voters look at that.
All right, so as of now, the Knicks are only shooting 31% from the field and 23% from 3. But yeah, I still think the Knicks could win this game despite that. But yeah, it's just been a woeful offensive first half for them.
That one is laced into left field. And Frazier on the back
Just
makes the second.
like, wow.
Michael, you asked me earlier, it kind of changes when things get cold, and that's one thing.
And the fact that Nerlens Noel is the second leading scorer with Julius Randle, and RJ Barrett has yet to even make a shot. He has a donut right now. I believe it.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, yeah. I knew what you meant, though.
Now, Paul, one of your answers was Verlander. He was a 2nd overall pick in 2004, not 1st. So he has opposed him. That year, Matt Bush was the #1 pick by the Padres. And another #1 that might make it. Good debate is Joe Mauer.
But anyways, yeah, I do also have the Yankee game on right now, and yeah, I saw Garrett Cole got roughed up in the 3rd inning a little bit. I almost said 3rd quarter because I'm watching basketball, but anyways. But yeah, it looks like he'll get through the 4th pretty easily.
Strike. 2-2.
Hopefully the Yankees can put some runs up, though.
First #1 overall draft pick was Rick Monday. 3-2.
All right, yeah, it looks like we're back now.
I think just for the first 2 games, and there you go. Look at the list he is on for most points in his first 3 career playoff games.
Well, that's some elite company that Trae Young is in for most points in his first 3 career playoff games in the among the Hawks.
Swing and
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, they're playing the Detroit Tigers. But, I just had that on, too. And, yeah, the Knicks game is the main event.
In the second quarter, they are triggering some of what's happening for Atlanta. They've got 5 turnovers and 3.
Bullock for 3. Yup, swish. Yeah, you're ahead of me. So I just saw that Bullock 3. So it's only a 3-point game now.
From the field, that snaps the 9-0 run by the Hawks. There's Trae Young. Bogdanovich trying to get open, being dogged defensively by Bullock.
Oh, way too open. Swish right back.
Hawks back up by 6. Rose cross court inside to Gibson. Gives it back to Randle.
All right, can Randle do something this time? Oh, but way to get his own rebound. But he misses again.
And here's Hunter out of the pack. Oh, they continue to make Julius Randle play in a crowd.
Yeah.
Long 2 by Young in rhythm.
And yeah, Trae Young's just been killing us again.
Things feel like they come so much easier for the Atlanta Hawks in stretches offensively. They're 9th overall.
And timeout for the Knicks.
And Tom Thibodeau wants to talk it over. He's got to settle his group down and try
Yeah. I know, right? Like, I missed the last game. Like, I want to do this for game 2, except then I suddenly got called in to be a substitute. So, yeah, I vented on Facebook about Randle at halftime. Like, I'm really happy to see how far he's come and all that, but he's got to do better in the playoffs to be a franchise player. I saw that he stepped it up in the second half, but then, yeah, once again, for the 3rd straight game, this has to be his worst 3-game stretch the entire year. I definitely feel that. I mean, most improved player was very much deserved because, it's a regular season award. So whatever happens in the playoffs doesn't matter in these awards. But still, right now, it's just absolutely embarrassing how bad he's been. I mean, like, I saw he at least did something good in the second half of game 2. But, yeah, 3rd game in a row that he's gotten off to a horrible start.
He has not consistently reached base.
Like, he's a leader of this team, franchise, but, okay, yeah. Odor with the home run, nice.
Here's your consistency, Kay.
But, yeah, Randle, to really be a franchise player, he's got to do better in the playoffs.
Out of this timeout. Bullock working against Young.
Okay, so can Randle, he passes it this time to Bullock. I love Julius. I have faith. Yep, I have faith too. And come on, get the shot off in time. Like, come on. Have the shot clock in your head. Like, you got to know how much time is left on the shot clock. And yeah, RJ Barrett too. Like, hey, this is their first time in the playoffs. Like, playoff nerves can kind of understand, but still, like, they've already gotten their feet wet.
Atlanta gets another shot clock violation. Young almost threw it away. Got it back. Working against Randle. Got a mismatch here, although Randle, a good defender, they'll switch with him. Young with a drive.
Trae Young to Clint Capella for the alley-oop. And then Hawks up 50-42. And my thing just froze. And Derrick Rose just breaks that one. And yeah, off Taj Gibson. So yeah, I'm going to be way behind now, but it is what it is.
They're 7 for 13 from 3. Trae Young's cooking a little bit. 14 points, 8 assists.
Like, I do think the Knicks can win this game. It's just they got to get things together on offense.
Another drive-by floater game, a little bit strong.
I think for the most part, the Knicks defense has been. And Trae Young just made some really tough shots. And RJ Barrett misses again. I know, right? How many have they actually made, though? But yeah, it really does feel like they haven't made a single basket in the second quarter.
Randle continue to struggle.
Just 8 points in the second quarter. Oh, no. Bogdanovich 3. But yeah, not even 10 points in the whole second quarter. That's unacceptable. Like, I'll give the Hawks some credit for some good defense. The Knicks need to do a lot better than that. And also, they've had some pretty careless turnovers. Randle, and he misses again. Yikes. The Hawks are on a 19-3 run.
Both of those guys in the studio, him and Scott Van Pelt. A perplexed Tom Thibodeau watching his team trail by 13. They trailed by 13 in game 2 going into halftime.
All right, it's not over. Let's not quit, though. I know this team's not going to quit.
Give them credit. I said it. They're running 3 defenders at him. Gallo's got him now.
But you got to do better.
And he's got the length to any separation.
Oh, another 3. The Hawks are just blowing it open now. 58-42. Okay, can this thing stop freezing already, please? I guess Derrick Rose just scored and I missed it because this thing just won't cooperate with me.
Already with a double-double. Embracing the playoff spotlight for the first time.
All right, that's not bad defense to end this first half, but yeah, that second quarter was absolutely pathetic. 13 points for the entire quarter. He had a pretty good first quarter, 31 points, but just 13 in the second quarter. They're shooting 30% as a team.
$1 your way only at Burger King.
Like, Derrick Rose is the only one I could really say has played really well in the first half for the Knicks. Like, come on, guys. Yeah.
Bun, mayo, chicken, pickle, bun. It's bun, pickle, chicken, mayo, bun.
Bun, chicken, mayo, pickle, chicken, bun.
Pickle, yes,
Good, awful. That was quite an awful first half, or actually really an awful second quarter.
But overall, the relievers' numbers are really.
I really wish I got to do this for game 2, where I would have been a lot more excited. Well, I know that the first half did not go well last game either, but hopefully this time the Knicks can turn it around again. But they're also on the road. They don't have the crowd behind them anymore.
One and two. Yankees have done a good job on the road of late. They're undefeated in their last 5 road series, winning 4 and splitting 1. So this is just a quick getaway. They'll head back to Yankee Stadium after Sunday's game and have a Memorial Day matinee against the Rays. That'll be on Monday. Base hit to left field for Gardner as Frazier moves to second.
There's his form of a knuckle curveball. And again, I love when Brett Gardner stays inside the baseball, kind of uses left field a little bit more.
Second half, because that was just.
Use his speed to hit the ball to left center field, especially against left-handed pitching. You'd love to see him inside the baseball.
So here's.
I mean, I guess Julius Randle is still pretty young, and so is RJ Barrett. Randle is how old is Randle? He's 26 and he's not that young anymore. I mean, for NBA standards, like I guess he's still kind of young, but he's not like really young. Like RJ Barrett, I'll still consider really young, but still not an excuse to be this bad. Like,
his front foot a little bit more than you have in the past.
They're not even shooting 30% from three. And the Knicks shot pretty well from three during the season. They didn't take a lot of threes during the season, but when the one they did make, they made a good percentage of. One thing they actually are doing very well at is free throws. The fact that they've shot 16 free throws and the Hawks have shot 5, and they're still down by double digits. Wow.
So LeMahieu has struck out twice against Mize today in the count 1 and 2 with runners on first and second and one man out. Frazier at second, Gardner's at first. 2 and 2.
Yeah, so like I don't think I'm gonna stick around for the Clippers Mavericks game. Like I plan to watch it, but I don't think I'm gonna stick around for that live. But man, imagine if the Clippers really do go down 3-0. I mean, I don't think they're gonna win the series anyways, but man, taking those last two games just to avoid the Lakers, and here they are now down 2-0, losing both games on the road. Like, that's sad. And I was willing to take my L on thinking Tyronn Lue would be a bad hire, but now I'm starting to think I may have been right.
Just allows him to turn the corner.
Because Tyronn Lue has done a pretty horrible job in these playoffs.
The weak side sees this coming, several seconds in advance, yet nobody moves to the ball, and instead he's at the rim finishing, and he's not put on his back. This is the type of rhythm great players want to get into at the start of a game. For the Clippers to try to make his life uncomfortable early, to try to let him know it's going to be different tonight. Now, will it be good enough? We'll see. This is a special player. But so far, it's been far too easy for them.
Brevity is not my strength when it comes to you because I've always got more I want to know about. But at halftime, our real estate's limited, so we'll talk more on SportsCenter a little later, Tim. Thank you.
Got it.
1-1 on Stanton.
Kevin Durant, the Nets in Boston. That game's beginning shortly, about 2 minutes from now over on AB.
All right, yeah.
Yoda.
To give it to you safely.
All right. So, yeah, the Yankees game is on right now. Okay, I see some more people are starting to show up. So, but yeah, it's halftime with the Knicks, so I just have the Yankees game on right now. Runners on first and second, 1 and 2. Stanton's up. Stanton better drive these guys in.
Two and 2. .93 pitches for Mize. Good block there by.
All right, yeah. I guess someone just left, but oh well. I mean, it's halftime right now, and hey, I'll be commentating on the second half. But just also going to need people to talk to me for me to not be quiet. Be a full count right now on Giancarlo Stanton.
5th inning, 1-1 game.
And yeah, I will allow Yankees talk too, because like I'm watching the Yankees game at the same time. Just right now, the Knicks are the main event. Suns in 7, We'll see. But yeah, right now the pressure's on the Suns, down 2-1, and they don't have home court advantage anymore.
And timing is everything. This is at 95, up in the strike zone.
But they're going to need Jay Crowder to really step it up. Jay Crowder's been abysmal. And Chris Paul, like, even though, yeah, him not being fully healthy is helping the Lakers still, we'd like to see the best quality basketball we could possibly get. And when a star player is yeah, but anyways, with Chris Paul, when a star player is injured, yeah, it's going to make it tough for them, obviously. I don't know why the Heat didn't re-sign him. I'm not sure either.
Runners go 3-2.
Oh, come on, Giancarlo. Like, at least go down swinging if you're going to strike out.
But Neto Door talked it over with Aaron Boone. The manager said, tie this team up. And with one swing he did, his 5th home run of the year. It's 1-1. We're halfway through.
All right, so now we're at the halftime report. I can unmute this thing.
Big in the all-new Sienna. Toyota. Let's go places.
But yeah, I do not know why the Heat didn't re-sign him. And Trevor Ariza, as much as I like him, has definitely been a downgrade. But anyways, I'm going to refresh this thing. This thing is slow. Okay, yeah, that's what is it? All right, so
Ike and he got a win. It's going to be a miracle, baby.
And Sunday at 1 p.m.
Mateo, it wouldn't be a miracle because Geico gives you a team of experts to help manage your budget.
It's going to be a nail biter.
No, the Geico team is there for you.
All right, gonna need Randle to step it up in the second half.
Too much?
Big weekend in Detroit. Garrett Cole is now the after
Thank
Odor's
you.
home run.
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
Why do I do it? Because I love the challenge? God, no. I do it for the beer.
To support local restaurants, we've been to every city, including Baton Rouge. And even Topeka. Yeah, we're exhausted. So tonight, I'll be eating the roast beef hero from Harm in Soho. Excellent. And tonight, I'll be eating the coconut curry chicken from Beakley's in Winter Hill. Oh, they're excellent. I had so many fried plantains. I thought I was going to Pearl. Do you think they bought it? Oh, yeah. I mean, payback to the cook.
I want to pay.
Cole, to me, looks a little frustrated in back-to-back starts here. And it's all about his location. Where he's trying to...
$1 any size soft drinks are always $1. Only on the McDonald's.
I'm just waiting for this second half to start. Hopefully this will be a more enjoyable second half.
Working from home.
Or you know what? Maybe I'm better off not doing these live streams because the Knicks played great when I didn't do it. Well, I mean, I know they started doing great in the second half. I know the first half of Game 1 wasn't all that good.
Customer favorite at home and work.
Don't forget the
But yeah, come on, let's actually start getting it together in the second half.
Join the thousands of others who discovered the joy of relaxing workdays. Now we've integrated.
Like, can they please not make me or several other people look stupid by picking them to win this series? I'm already looking pretty stupid about the Bucks.
You don't have to share because you can get $100 off any model on our website.
Yeah, I actually thought that the Heat might actually win this series going into it, but yeah, that made me look really stupid.
Call or click to order today and receive a 30-day risk-free trial and $100 off.
This family. You play fast. You play furious. I mean, the stakes are this high. Bad blood. It's a run in the family. This is my way.
Yeah, they're playing a Fast 9 commercial now, and yeah, I just feel like that the series is being dragged on way too long now. But okay, the second half is about to be underway. Oh yeah, Donald, if you're still here, can you please, if you don't mind, if you can please drop a like, that'd really help out. It can get this out to more people. But anyways, yeah, the Hawks are shooting 53% from the field, 9 of 15 from 3.
In stark contrast to the 4 of 14 by the New York Knicks.
Like, I thought that the Knicks did have some moments where they played some really good defense, but for the most part, yeah, the Hawks, yeah, in the second quarter, really, the Hawks started just completely outplaying the Knicks on both ends of the floor.
So let's look. All about that boy. I mean, he knew he overthrew this breaking ball, and what a stop by Hickey behind the bench.
Yeah, let's look at what they're doing, and it's a team process, right? Herter gets matched up. They are sending consistently a second defender on him. He's not lack for company. There's always two guys around him,
and you know what else?
And Clint Capella,
Hawks this season,
he came in shooting 28% in that first half mark. He was 1 for 9.
This season, the Hawks are actually 21st in defensive rating, although I'm not sure how much has changed since their coaching change. I could look that up later, though. Second half is underway, though.
Against Julius has been to play him like a guard at the 4 position, not let him isolate or get his rhythm with
and
the dribble.
John Collins for 3. What a bad way to start the second half. Ain't no way they're shooting like 21%.
Julius admitted the noise at MSG got to him a bit in game 1. You wonder how much this first away playoff route is impacting him.
And Derrick Rose, yeah. Derrick Rose has been a one-man show for the Knicks offense in this game. Literally.
That three-pointer a moment ago by Collins was the 10th of the game. So Atlanta is plus 18 at the three-point line. Capella back.
Come on. Like, okay, at least
against the two bigs for the Knicks.
At least he didn't score here, but
Clint Capella continues to be very impactful, Doris, for this Atlanta team. You look at his numbers on the season. 15 points a game.
But at least Clint Capella is not a good free throw shooter.
And a big presence in the paint, Doris, that's not far off his crazy numbers that he put up in Houston when he was about 18 and 12 per game.
Come on, look at the efficiency with which he's shooting it.
Clint Capella's form is
leading him to the rim quite often. He's a force on the boards. He's a rim protector.
Can the Knicks actually do something now?
Exceptional all year. And he's just, you think about how far Clint Capella has come in his career. Really remarkable.
What was that, Taj? That was awful.
Capella with good help.
Nearly turned it over. Derrick Rose is going to get it to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett finally makes a 3. That's RJ Barrett's first basket of the whole game.
1 for 3 from three-point territory.
Hopefully this is what gets RJ Barrett going. Hopefully.
Good help by Gibson on that two-man game. For Capella with the left hand.
Wow.
Really?
The connection with
Who's better, paint defender, Noel or Capella? Who's a better paint defender, Noel or Capella? Probably Capella.
Young with a nice closeout on Bullock. Here's Gibson out.
Come on, please. Let me watch the game with no interruption.
Out with ball movement. Bullock for 3.
There we go, Reggie Bullock. Okay, I'm sorry. This thing just started lagging, so refreshing it.
Candelario is on deck.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. This slow poke.
Joe Harris level shooters.
A good point, Doris.
All right, so 66-52 Hawks. How's Randle doing? Not good. You don't have the game on, Maniac Lane? Like, I mean, you've actually been, if you don't have the game on, I mean, you've at least been listening to what I've been saying, though, right? Randall's doing terrible.
Let's take it to the 6th inning. 1-1.
Literally, Derrick Rose looks like the guy that's actually been showing up to play. Like, Derrick Rose is the only guy that I'll actually say can hold his head high right now. All right, back at it. And Taj Gibson, like, really, like, what is wrong with Taj Gibson right now?
Staying in front of Randle, and they
I mean, not like I'm expecting Taj Gibson to be great or anything.
Bogdanovich to Capella.
True.
Found a seam and draws the foul. He's indicating he should have put it up.
Because for the Knicks, like, stop. No, they don't. They didn't. They haven't earned a ring, but with the Knicks, though, like, regardless of how this season ends, this has absolutely been a positive season. For the Clippers, though, like, no. Anything short of the conference finals is a failure. But they might not even make it out of the first round. In fact, they probably won't.
One less button to press in terms of options.
But with the Knicks, their expectations were, like, really, really low, rock bottom. Like, their expectations, how they actually did. So that's definitely a positive.
Quickly, who came off the bench, played 7 minutes in the first. He was just 1 for 5. And I love how Derrick Rose is still obviously a threat on the offensive end. But we talk about it. 31 consecutive minutes he played in game 2 after he started the second half. You know, how long does he go here? 22 minutes? He talks a lot about, listen, I practice for 2 hours. I'm on my feet. He's not worried about it. And obviously 7 for 12, a very efficient night.
Pass goes a little bit high. Hunter with a long 2.
But there we oh no.
Randle tipped it to Rose. Rose behind the Gibson screen, a little hezzy. Barrett from the corner.
RJ Barrett misses yet another 3.
And Bogdanovich with the board.
I swear.
Bogdanovich just one of
it's like not even enough bricks, not just enough bricks to build a house. It's like enough bricks to build a mansion.
There's Young. Thought about pulling.
Trae Young with the float. Oh my God.
Has been on. He had 16.
16, yeah, he looks like he's going to get 30 tonight.
This game is so hard to handle. Smart, crafty, good.
That's scary.
Please stop freezing.
Speed. 3
Yeah, enough to build a military base sounds about right. And there's another brick right there. And the Knicks are getting some good looks, but nothing's going in. It's like there's a hex in the basket. Like, how about no more? Okay, John Collins misses from 3, but like, let's seriously like try to get to the basket now because you're missing everything.
Kicks it to Rose. Defense by Hunter. Collins switches on to Rose.
Finally, at least Derrick Rose can make something.
Laces that 3.
He's got 18, Mark.
Yeah, Derrick Rose. Like, if it weren't for Derrick Rose, this game would already be over.
Young with a nice in and out move. Boy, that float game is on point.
Like, literally.
He's got 18 now. Check that. Randle, little bully ball on Hunter.
Oh my God.
He's now 1 for 10.
And one and done on the offensive end for the Knicks.
The closeout by Barrett on Bogdanovich. Collins flashed. And a good entry pass draws the foul on Derrick Rose.
And Mark, the guy who led the league in floaters attempted, Mr. Trae Young, looks like he's going to use the screen. What'd you say to float game? On point, Mark Jones.
NBA First Round on ESPN, presented by Mountain Dew, is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com.
Feel that? That's the tingling sensation of renewed possibilities. It comes when you embrace change and defy expectations. That's why we're putting thrill back into driving. No more A to B nonsense. You deserve a car that's more power, more tech, more fun, more you. And with over 80 years of delivering thrills, we know what we're talking about. This is the new Nissan.
Curiosity pushes.
Like, I don't even know if I could really blame Tom Thibodeau right now, to be honest.
Using the best from California to push flavor in new directions, flavor forward.
With our current carryout, my unlimited plan is a little limited.
I get 0 gaming options. No gaming options isn't an option. Now Verizon gives you Google Play Pass on us with hundreds of games.
Yeah, I gotta mute
and
this.
If you
I
buy one of our
forgot.
best phones, you get one. Plus, we'll help cover your cost to switch. Only from Verizon.
Riding a bike should be a really fun experience.
Because, yeah, as awful as Taj Gibson has been.
Those are usually put away.
Yeah, like, or you know what? Maybe okay, well, at least right now, Nerlens Noel is in the game. But yeah, keep Nerlens Noel in the game. Like, yeah, I don't understand why they started Taj Gibson. But of course, this isn't mostly on Thibodeau. I mean, I would have kept Nerlens Noel in the starting lineup, but still. And also, he should be playing more minutes than Taj Gibson. But still, though, really, the Knicks are just missing everything.
I just don't think it made its way to Cincinnati. Meredith, you've heard of a snorkel coat, right?
Chime in here. Have you ever heard of a snorkel coat?
We certainly weren't calling him that in Waldport, Pennsylvania. I'll tell you that much, Michael. No. When you said it the first time a couple of weeks ago, it was the first time I heard it, beginning of the season.
Wow, maybe it's a regional thing. I don't know. So Urshela.
Man, Yankees right now, yep, 1-1 game, and Gio Urshela just walked.
And here's Gleyber Torres. Nice diving stop by Cam.
Uh-oh.
He gets the force at second. He took a base hit away from Torres.
Like, if the Yankees could at least get going. So... so that they can at least make things a little bit better. But
Make sure we're connected defensively.
oh, good defense. There we go. Now, can we please do something offensively? Someone outside of Derrick Rose getting going would really be nice right now.
Clint Capella with a feral, jubilant yell there at the end. A guy that played soccer until he was 13 years old, and then he met Swiss hoops icon Thabo Sefolosha, former NBA player. And a nice impact in this ball game for the Hawks who lead.
All right, like Derrick Rose, I guess just don't even pass it this time. Okay, there we go. Yeah. You know what, Derrick Rose, go ahead and be a ball hawk because no one else even deserves the ball on this team right now.
He's the only double-digit scorer for the Knicks tonight.
Cross court to Hunter. Tough foul line jumper is good. Man.
Yeah, Hunter just puts the Hawks up 72-57. And we're just a little halfway through the third quarter.
He's excellent on the defensive end, can chase around screens, excellent length. And I just think a wealth of opportunity for growth.
All right, well, at least Nerlens Noel is going to get to the foul line. That was a pretty good find by Randle.
Hawks here.
So he's one-on-one against R.J. Barrett. There's some contact there. He gets the ball back to his right hand. He's looking at the official, as is Bogdan, for an and-one opportunity. He's still shaking his head.
That was interesting that Coach McMillan said he was their most consistent player before he got hurt.
All right, so Nerlens Noel made the first free throw. That makes it 72-58. Yeah, just keep Nerlens Noel in the game now. Just seriously, Taj Gibson's just not been good at all. And yeah, while Taj Gibson, while he's not a great player, like he plays hard playing time, but this game, like he's been a minus if anything. And Trae Young misses the layup.
That was Nerlens. Yeah, Nerlens Noel was.
By the way, Brooklyn's up 19-6 right now. Wow. Okay, Julius, can you just attack the basket now? Like you're missing everything from three.
After all that work that he put in all summer, having 3 consecutive.
Like I do have faith in Julius Randle to bounce back from this. I do think that he can lead this team back to the playoffs next year. But yeah, the Knicks are to really get back, to really get to the next level. Like, yes, this has been a positive season, but yeah, the Knicks are definitely going to need another weapon on offense for sure. Oh, Derrick Rose even missed that time.
You don't see that play too often where it bounces right back up to the hoop. Bogdan Bogdanović. The reverse layup is good.
Way too easy.
He's got 5 in the ball game. Showing his ability to make plays off the
The Knicks haven't even been all that great on defense in this game either.
Randle, straight line
I mean,
draws the foul.
Of course, much worse on offense than on defense, but man,
NBA 2K21.
like they made some good defensive stands here and there, but for the most part, yeah, their defense has been not all that good in this game either.
NBA 2K21, where everything is game.
Mark, if we've learned anything about the Knicks this season, it's that they're never out of it.
That is true, except right now they're looking pretty out of it.
You know you're never going to give in. That you put the work in and you keep competing. He said after game 1, and yes, it's a 16-point deficit, but these guys will keep coming. They've got to get a little bit more production and efficient production from this guy.
1 for 12 is not going to cut it in terms of them being successful in the long run. The lead is down to 15.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose, a breather. He's played 27 minutes. 30 points.
You may as well just play Derrick Rose a whole fourth quarter.
Where the offense is going to come from.
If he's the only one showing up at all for this team.
They slow down Bogdanović. And they get the
Oh, there we go.
Pass.
Well, I love the
Forcing a turnover.
Get out and get down on the perimeter and stay in a stance, double team if necessary.
Great catch by Barrett to keep it in bounds. Sent it cross court out of bounds with just 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. You know, we talked about Randle. Barrett has had a breakout season as well. Much improved three-point shooter. He shot 40% from deep on the season. He formed his own bubble last summer down in Orlando at Montverde Academy, where he played high school basketball, working out with Drew Handel and his trainer, refining his
Julius.
craft.
Oh, nice find. There we go. Let's keep doing that. The 13-point game now. That's what we need more of. Like,
he's got 9 boards.
That was a nice find by Randle.
Herder on the wing, off the screen by Collins. Bogdanovich, quick catch and shoot. Man, he got rid of that in a hurry.
All right, how about making more faster rotations, guys? Let's go.
Had those big three-pointers in the fourth quarter of Game 1 in that Atlanta win. That's going to be a foul on the Hawks. Bojan Bogdanovich. He's got some.
Why are they playing California Love? This game's not in California.
Shiny stuff and trophy next.
They should be. Oh, wait. Okay, in fact, yeah. Okay, yeah. But why were they playing California Love? They should have been playing Welcome to Atlanta, if anything. Because that's where the game's at, right? Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and we ball on them fools like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roam, and the party don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Yankees let a scoring opportunity get by in the 6th. Now we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be 3-4-5 in the Tigers' order against Cole.
But okay, hopefully at least the Yankees can take the lead on the Tigers. Right now it's a 1-1 game. Garrett Cole didn't have the best third inning, but other than that, been doing what he does normally. And they're playing a weak Detroit Tigers team. You just need something out of this offense.
The Dominican Republic at age 5. His father, Roger, opened a baseball training center there. He's 27 years old, 6 big league seasons. And more action in the bullpen, Jose Cisnero. Which is high. Bottom of the 6th inning, first game of a 3-game set. Cole rocks and deals. Long run for Urshela, runs out of room.
All right, yeah, I guess some people are dipping now. Man, I really wish I got to be live for game 2. But hey, sometimes life just happens.
And Mario tonight, 2 for 2. He's driven in the Tigers' only run. Pitch outside. The Tiger offense is not that great. 3.54 runs per game. That's 28th in baseball. Only the Mets and the Pirates are worse. Batting average of 225, that's 26. They have 45 home runs, that's 26th in the big leagues. On base percentage of 294, that's 28th. And they slug at 3.
But yeah, I will stick around for the Clippers game. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to be live for the Clippers game. I'm just going to watch it. But I will tune in for Dime Dropper, though.
The thing they do best is they get decent starting pitching there.
But yeah, if they go down 3-0, I think I'm actually going to make a video on that.
In the majors.
If they actually win, then I think I'm gonna. I'm just gonna leave it alone. But no, I'm not gonna make a video trolling. Like, I'm just gonna make a video keeping it real. Like, guys, come on. Like, what is this? But Julius, what are you? You missed all those shots, but then you make one while you were swarmed, while you were double teamed. Like, what? How did you make that when you were missing like everything else? It is 81-66 Hawks now.
He played with Kobe Bryant his rookie year, so
his first 2 years actually. Good job by Julius Randle. Okay, I like that he's at least being aggressive. And yeah, he's not quitting. That's good to see. But nonetheless, play better. Like, that's the only thing I'm going to give him credit for right now is the fact that he's not quitting and that fact that he's still staying aggressive. But still, 2 of 13 for this whole game is unacceptable no matter what.
To the gym to get up 500 shots. And Randle, after that, continued practice to the point where a couple of years ago, the Knicks were on the road. Randle found a local gym to shoot at in Detroit. And when the local coach opened up the gym, he said, Julius, I'm glad you're here. You know, the last guy to use this gym on an off day to get shots up was Kobe Bryant. And it's something that is carried over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know Kobe would be proud of what Julius Randle has been doing this year, but in these playoffs, yeah, it's been awful.
Just gotta keep grinding. Yeah, you gotta keep grinding if you're him. I know it's been 2.5 games of an abysmal struggle on the offensive end. Yeah, 2 for 13, but he's got 14 and he keeps competing defensively. It's a personal thing.
Oh, come on, guys, box out. 83-68 Hawks.
1.5 to go here in the third. Randle. And that's going to be a charging foul.
A charge?
Yeah, the side of I thought he signaled block, so he anticipates. And you know what?
You know, yeah, he lowered his shoulder. Okay.
So one away.
I thought Gallinari was still moving.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure that side official had a block mark.
Yeah, I saw Julius Randle lower his shoulder though.
From Tom Thibodeau right now, Gallinari facing up on Randle, fires along two.
Okay.
And Noel with a rebound.
Nice. Gallinari missed.
Basketball on ESPN. After this game, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks at home against the Clippers. We're down 0-2. Quickly backs it out against Gallinari. Welcome to the
Quickly, how did Noel not go up for the alley-oop on that one?
Against Gallinari, and it puts Noel back on the free throw line. We'll have 2 NBA playoff game 4s for you. Sunday afternoon on ABC.
Yeah, I can't do either of these games. Wait, really? The Knicks Hawks game? Next game is going to be 1 p.m. Eastern time?
And the Lakers, the countdown crew gets you all started at 12:30 Eastern time.
Yeah, I actually was going to go live for the game 4, but now that I know it's at 1 o'clock Eastern time, yeah, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'll probably do a later game that day, but no. I'm not staying up at 2 a.m. just to live stream a basketball game, even if it's the playoffs. But Noel just missed a free throw. But hopefully, hopefully they'll make me say I shouldn't live stream Knicks games anymore because they're 1-0 when I don't stream them. I don't know. Should I end this early? Because it's not looking like the Knicks are going to come back from this.
Randle against Gallinari again, who drew a charge last time. Burks from deep. Whistle and a foul. That's going to be 3.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I did say that I wasn't going to do game 4 because it's going to be too early in the morning. But yeah, that kind of mixed me up, though, because I missed game 2 because life got in the way.
Wow. Didn't see much there.
But yeah, we'll see about game 5, which I'm pretty sure was not scheduled yet. Yes, he definitely did touch his arm.
We are exceptional on the third look.
But yeah, it's crazy to think that the Knicks are not down 20 right now. They deserve to be down by a lot more than they really are.
NBA officials do a fantastic job in a profession where literally every single call is evaluated.
Yeah, it's just one of
they do a great job. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Williams out top.
Much better than me, where his
Against
lane is
down to 5.
missing outside.
Will for 3.
Good fastball.
Rebounded by Randle. That'll do it. For the first 36 minutes at last. And Nate Milling's team with the lead when we come back.
So 2-way.
This ball was deflected off Cole's glove or whatever, but Odor makes a good spot and way to get it to Gleyber Torres, but his feet all messed up where he doesn't have the balance. Yeah, I think this ball actually did go off his glove. Torres running across the base, not able to get nothing better than sharing the beer with your friends.
I'm curious, Paul. I wonder if that goes up the middle. If he doesn't slow it down, redirect it.
Summer comes with a new pairing for the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Introducing our new delicious and refreshing frozen strawberry lemonade made with real strawberry. The perfect sandwich deserves a perfect pairing. Try them together today.
So here is Mazzaro.
I got this mountain bike for only $11.
DealDash.com, the fair and honest bidding site. An iPad worth $505 was sold for less than $24, a PlayStation 4 for less than $16, and a Schultz 4K television for less than $2.
I want these Bluetooth headphones
All right.
for $20.
I think I may as well just start my YouTube cast because I'm in a Facebook project right now where I'm trying to get more watch time. Like I'm helping others do it too. Like I'm helping others in exchange for people helping me. So I may as well start that now because it doesn't look like the Knicks are going to come back from this.
Get our special tries to keep it in front of him. Just can't get to it quick enough. These are tough pitches. A little 57, 58-foot breaking ball. Gets a good read.
Oh, got crossed up.
Oh no. Game.
That's a wild pitch. We'll see how they
I see that Dime Dropper did a game 2 vlog, so yeah, I will watch that when I'm done here.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw Higgy, not what he expected. This is a breaking ball, and he's looking, wow. Lucky he caught leather on that.
It's odd to see because they're usually on the same page. And, you know, and just talking to David and Al Leiter, they're going to give a pass ball. Everybody just assumes that the pitcher did it. But sometimes the catcher forgets what sign he put down, too. I'm not saying what the case is this way, but it's not easy to just say.
But yeah, my views are actually going up now. Just hopefully my sub count can go up, too.
With a runner on second.
Reminds me. Yeah, it's almost impossible for a catcher. And I always look back. Rod Gidry told me one day that.
But yeah, I'm over 500 viewing hours now.
Hudson walked out to the mound and said, "You know what? You throw what you want, and I'll catch you." He went back there and didn't even give signs, and that's a kick against rotten injury. To not know what's coming as a catcher, could be trouble.
Yeah, I've heard that story. I've heard you tell that story, Paul. It's amazing to me. I mean, Kendry threw so hard, and if he throws a slider, I mean, Munson must have just been extraordinary with the ability to adapt.
I don't know how long a period of time he gave him. Was it one hitter or an inning or the rest of the game? I don't know. But Gator told me to this day that's the truth. And Kate.
With our current area of my unlimited plan,
I get 0 gaming options. No gaming isn't an option. Now Verizon gives you Google Play Pass on us with hundreds of games. And when you buy one of our best phones, you get one. Plus, we'll help cover your cost to switch. Only from Verizon.
And if you're Garrett Cole, Michael, you got to step back. You know, this is out of the game right here.
4-5. The 3-4-3.
To me, it's been the fastball, especially to some of these younger hitters.
It's time
That's
for
what he
tonight's
goes to,
coaches
it just
interview
misses.
brought to you by Dell. I'm here
See, he
with
wanted
Coach
that
Nate
call.
McMillan. And Coach, what have you liked the most about your defensive activity? Holding them to 30 and 7 assists in the game. Well, Trae Young has already become
So
the
3-2
fifth player
count
to average
on
25
result. The
points
go-ahead
and 10
runs at
assists
third
through his
base.
first
Falls at 102
What
pitches.
did you like the most about how he's handled this stage so far?
He's establishing tempo for us. We want to keep the pressure on the defense.
Swing and a miss. Tipped into the glove of Higashioka. And Cole screams out. When he gets a strikeout, walks to the end.
All right, nice. At least at least Garrett Cole just got out of the 6th inning. But anyways, okay.
How about the combined shooting?
Anyways, back to this game, and Lou Williams misses.
Julius, if you're the Knicks, you have no chance, Mark. If those two guys struggle, to that level.
0. I mean, Randle had 15 points in the first couple of games and continues to struggle. That 2 of 13 you just mentioned, and Derrick coming off a 13-point game hasn't gotten much better in Atlanta here in Game 3. Rose lets it roll up court. Good show by Bogdanovich. They switch. Rose kicks it corner quickly. Got by Williams. Late for Capella. Big time shot.
What I love about quickly. Yeah, I love his confidence, Mark. He just checks in and he gets right to work. Aggressive, assertive.
All right, come on, guys. Let's go. I mean, this game's probably over, but whatever. Let's keep playing.
Now he gets it on the block, working against Obi Toppin. Capella inside.
And Capella, oh, he missed it.
Works back the other way for New York. Shooting 35% from the field.
All right, quickly with Gallinari on him. And he attacks and blocked by Capella. Oh, wide open. Why was Lou so wide open? How do you let him get so wide open? Knicks defense is better than this, man. It's Derrick Rose, just attack. Like, seriously, Derrick Rose is the only guy on this Knicks team that can walk out, can leave this game with his head high right now.
If you put somebody in that spot, the only thing Capella
Literally only Derrick Rose can walk out with his head high.
into his body, that's what you do. You go into the chest of a shot blocker.
Cadillac scoreboard. It's 1-6.
Derrick Rose talked about it a little bit earlier. How he is revamped and reworked.
29 minutes, 22 points.
He does things a little bit differently now. Not quite the
Seriously, just imagine if the Knicks didn't have Derrick Rose. Oh, Knicks with the steal.
Was thinking he might have been better off keeping it in play, but they knock it out of bounds. It'll be New York ball.
And he actually quickened things up, got the ball by it.
Let's go to Cassidy.
Pitch for Cole.
Instagram, essentially calling out this notion of him playing like vintage Rose, making the point that he's a completely different player than when he won the MVP.
Well, yeah, of course, because he doesn't have that same bounce he used to have, obviously.
When asked how he's gone about changing his game, he said because he's gone through so many injuries, he's had to find his rhythm. He's not.
Come on, what was that?
He likened it to chess, saying he lost his queen early in the game, but fought back to get one of his.
Let's go, D Rose. Okay, Derrick Rose gets another layup. I swear, Derrick Rose has carried this team as much as he possibly can.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going to be my balance. So whether it's vintage Rose or new Rose, this Derrick Rose has been a version the Knicks can't live without. Mark?
Yeah, he has figured it out, and overtime and fouled on that alley-oop. Derrick Rose has been extremely efficient for us, 11 of 17 from the field.
And all of a sudden, the Knicks defense is starting to have an effect, right? That's how they've crossed open, and if you can get this guy out in transition, obviously.
So Boston's leading Brooklyn 40-34. 9:33 in the second quarter.
That's a huge help.
Rose, little shot fake. Working around the screen, Toppin from deep.
Obi Toppin for three, misses. Like, how many threes is that this team has missed? Like, they're not even shooting 30% from three in this game. It doesn't even feel like they're shooting 20% from three. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to stick around for this entire game because, oh boy, this has been ugly. Rose for three, misses, but all right, still, even though he missed that, like, I can't really be. And Herter for three, he misses. Doesn't seem like the Hawks have shot well from three either. Okay, there we go. Kind of looked like Obi Toppin was cherry picking, but at least the Knicks scored.
To make it a 14-point game with 8:25 to play.
Well, Obi Toppin, as you said, gaining a little more trust with Tom Thibodeau. Rare minutes, but making use in transition.
RJ Barrett, only 3 points. Julius Randle, I mean, at least he's getting to the free throw line. 8 of 8 from the free throw line, but still, just absolutely terrible. And Randle, okay, 10 rebounds, but still 2 of 13.
Take it wherever.
And at least Nerlens Noel has pretty much lived at the foul line. Like, that's one thing the Knicks have actually done well.
This is the no-holds-barred multi-purpose vehicle with the capacity to take life on.
And the Hawks are barely even getting to the foul line.
What else you got? Introducing the all-new Kia Carnival MPV.
I don't hydrate like everyone else because I'm not everyone else. They drink what they're told to drink.
Oh, wow. Reacting to the Yankees game right now. DJ LeMahieu should have flied out to right field, but the Tigers right fielder, I'm not sure who he is, but he just dropped that.
Let me break it down. We got your new customers. They get our best.
Like, come on, I could make that catch. And I haven't even played baseball in a long time.
But why did you use a permanent marker?
Because I want to make sure you remember. I'm going to get a new whiteboard.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives new and existing customers.
Me and one for me. Introducing buy one, get one for just $1.
This is just ugly for the Knicks, though.
And mix or match it with your favorites for an extra buck. Go ahead. You deserve it. Buy one, get one for $1. Your way better.
It's got a history of becoming unstuck to reality. We call it being the
Well, I'll take you there. Let's put it this way. This whole saying 6-0 was the official score.
What's bizarre is, that's a big hit because if you lose that ball in the last fight, I tell you, this is no fun.
You are always on my mind. By investing in electric vehicles and carbon capture, FedEx is making Earth our priority.
trouble getting out.
There's a ground ball to short. They'll go the short way, and that will do it. In 7, no runs a hit, no errors. And left on base. And tonight's 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Ford. Fully electric F-150 Lightning. Let's take a look at it.
With Allstate, drivers who switched saved over $700. Click or call to Swift.
Welcome back to the NBA First Round on ESPN, presented by Mountain Dew. And a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. 1:30 Saturday on TNT. It's Miami on its last legs against Milwaukee, down 3-0. Denver, Portland after that. ESPN has Philadelphia, Washington, Utah, Memphis. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Hey, what about John Morant, Doris Burke? He went.
All right, so 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Knicks are down 14.
We talk about Trae getting downhill, and Ja does the same, but a level of athleticism at the rim for Ja.
All right, so here's Trae Young with the ball.
Trae Young, also in his first playoff series. Long three. And Noel with the board over to.
All right, at least Trae Young didn't make that one.
Back to Burks, got a mismatch against Young. Boy, Alec Burks had a fantastic look.
Alex Burks misses now.
Here's Hunter.
Yeah, Burks is 2 for 7. Or yeah, he's 2 for 7. Gallinari for 3. So yeah, Trae Young, 20 points, 13 assists. He's 8 of 17. And Bogdanovich, 5 of 10, 12 points. Gallinari, 12 points, 4 of 8.
And that's going to be an offensive foul against Noel.
Guys, come on, really?
You can hear these fans at State Farm Arena.
This is pathetic. 17-point game now.
They played against the Wizards in the series.
And the Yankees will be Haas, Goodrum, and Rogers.
Rose, and now they switch again. Gallinari, shot clock down to 6. Mid-range jumper short. And a good block out by New York.
All right, there we go. But still,
Julius Randle is
yeah, Derrick, come on. D Rose, that would have been such a bad shot if you did take that.
We had a 3-second violation, I think, against Alec Burks, who fell down in the paint.
Really?
And never got out in time.
So Peralta again.
Come on, like, how do you not? Like, really? Come on.
Offensively, games 1 and 2.
Really got a 3-second call right there.
Young with a great ball fake.
And now it becomes a battle of the bullpen.
Missed an easy one.
Missing enough shots here. If New York,
This has been such a doozy, I swear.
Atlanta's had a little bit of a cold stretch. Some good open looks, just can't.
This game has been such a doozy.
Shot partially blocked. Good defense by Atlanta. And that's the one thing that they
Little halfway left in the fourth quarter. We're halfway through the fourth quarter, or almost. And
on March the 1st.
yeah, Trae Young with his foul baiting. Don't like it, but like, hey, Adam Silver, like, can you please change the rules so that he can't do that anymore?
2-2 since the time that he took over. Now they are first
good at that
in fourth quarter point differential. They have closed out games much better. And this guy is a big part of the reason why. Young inside. Collins blocked by Gibson.
Well, I mean, if you want to
Okay, Taj Gibson with a defensive stand right there.
17-point advantage. Burks.
I don't think we're going to see the starters for the rest of this game. I think the Knicks have just thrown the towel in this game. Okay, Obi Toppin. Yeah, alley-oop to Obi Toppin. All right, like, if the Knicks are really throwing the towel, then I may as well just end it right here.
Just giving up 15 threes. 21-point edge from the three-point line for Atlanta.
In the 6th inning, Gio or
Tough way to win if you're New York.
Like, I'm not even mad anymore that no one's showing up here. Well, Maniac Lane, though, thank you so much. But, yeah, like, I expected a bigger audience, and it just didn't happen. But, hey, it's not even really worth it for this. For a game this bad, like, to the point where, like, I'm not even, like, throwing a fit right now. Like, I'm just disappointed.
You're supposed to let us know if we got rule changes. If it's Rose on the drive, you're supposed to let us know this stuff.
And one.
Yeah, once again, only Derrick Rose.
Hey, I can't wait to appreciate the effort. A little bit frustrated at the score, but I think one of the things that made New York electric in the playoffs, just, it's obviously been a while. Madison Square Garden. Those first two games, the Garden was popping and he was leading the cheers. But it's a gritty New York Knicks basketball team, right? They don't necessarily have that lead star. Julius has had a great year.
I guess the bug was wrong, but
he's not the scorer of a Kevin Durant yet. And
No.
there's time to keep evolving.
I mean, he's looked like it at times, but it's not consistent enough.
Great point, Doris. They are more a collection of their parts.
I mean, well, like, he scored 24 points per game this year, but yeah, it's still not Kevin Durant level, no. But yeah, in the playoffs, like, I guess playoff pressure is getting to him. Like, come on.
Rose up high for the rebound, kept it alive, and saved it. They can make it a 10-point contest here. Or 9. Burks.
There's a strike.
They've asked for a better 3-point look.
They're just missing everything.
Trae Young.
Like, it's a miracle that they're actually only down 12 right now. But yeah, it doesn't seem like the Hawks have shot very well in the fourth quarter either.
The last time the differential was 10 mark was 50 to 42. And they've had their opportunities, the Knicks.
Yeah, we're approaching the 4-minute mark.
Cross-court pass off the dribble. And welcome to Atlanta, where the players play.
I like the reference, though.
By Trae Young to Bogdanovich.
It's a 15-point game. 4:04 left in the game.
Has to use that second hand, the left-handed wraparound.
Yeah, Bogdanovich just.
Wanna grab pizza?
That's me by Bogdanovich just now. All right. Gonna get ready to go pretty soon. Because this is just pathetic.
Number 660 for Al Pujols. He is just now tied Willie Mays on the all-time home run list.
It's okay to be.
The Say Hey Kid
Sometimes
has
in life, stay so sweet.
Is that Jake from State Farm?
Don't worry. Things are going to go surprisingly great. State Farm surprisingly great rates.
All right, yeah, this game's already been enough. I just.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. The Cubs win the series. It's over. And the Cubs finally won it all.
Yes app is your official home for streaming your favorite teams on Yes. From multiple streams to game highlights and even replaying big moments, you won't miss a single play wherever you go. Just take out your phone, scan the QR code on the screen. The Yes app is the only place to stream the Yankees on Yes, so download it today. Monday scoreboard 1-7-0.
Oh, Ben, what's up? So, Yeah, you came at quite a good time. Well, not really, but been an ugly game, right? Well, I actually do have the Yankee game on too right now. So yes, Yankee talk is definitely allowed too. We want to brighten our spirits right now because, yeah, this Knicks game is pretty much over. But yeah, I'm out in New York City with Jacob. Okay, well, tell Jacob I said what's up. Even though the game's just about over. All right, and Judge is now down 1-2.
Elbow surgery on the ulnar nerve in September of that year. Torn meniscus in 18. Tommy John in 19, missing the entire season. Came back to last year to make 10 starts.
Okay, it's 2-2 now.
But only 2 to 3 innings.
All right, so the Knicks game is back on. I'm gonna unmute that. And I've been mute. Like, I know some of these people like already know this, but like I've had to mute during commercial breaks because they'll play Judge just struck out, but they play copyrighted music during commercials, and then I get hit with the copyright. So yeah, just trying to avoid that is why I'm muted when the commercial's on.
Nate McMillan will never let you cheat the game. If you try sitting beside, he has gotten his team to play more physically and encouraged.
And RJ Barrett missed yet another layup, but I think he's getting to the foul line.
RJ Barrett, longtime former head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers as well.
But yeah, how many? Yeah, RJ Barrett just 7 points.
Navigated some of that tandem trying to figure out that grouping. People were surprised.
Now 8 points.
Well, tonight we cap off our trio of NBA Game 3s with Clippers and Mavs and Luka Doncic. And the Mavericks is going to go 3-0 against the.
Now it's 9 points for RJ Barrett. And the Knicks are down 100-87.
Tom Thibodeau elected to come back with Julius, Randle, and RJ.
Yeah, I don't think the Knicks are coming back from this. Oh, and really? Who's guarding Clint Capella?
The pick and roll game has been really efficient. Rolls over to Randle, goes quickly against Collins.
Now they can't get
Todd Gibson, like Todd Gibson can't even actually really this whole team other than Derrick Rose can't even throw the ball in the ocean right now. But like Todd Gibson, even if the ocean was right in front of him, he'd miss.
Randle switches it and he draws the foul. Young said that he was looking forward to going back to the A. And looking forward to the home team crowd and State Farm Arena.
And then the Yankees offense isn't really doing a whole lot better than the Knicks offense right now.
MSG vitriol.
Oh, and Trae Young just lost it, but still Knicks ball. I mean, no, still Hawks ball. I'm sorry.
4.6 on the shot clock. This is where Nate McMillan has said that Young has shown a lot more growth. He's managing games and late clocks.
Oh, but Gio Urshela was safe. Yeah, they got to challenge that. Yeah, Gio Urshela was definitely safe. Yeah, Aaron Boone, you better challenge that. Yeah, I know it's already been game over for the Knicks. Okay, they are reviewing that. And Bullock, at least he made something, but it's probably too late now.
That's part of basketball. We love that. Like he had no problem with that. But
yeah, I feel that. That's what I was talking about early on in the game. Like these fans got to respect these players because at the end of the day, they're people too, just like you and me. Only difference is they're way better at basketball. But Clint Capella. Yeah, once again, like, guys.
That's 44 points in the paint, and a lot of them on lockdown. Mr. Capella with a message for Julius.
Honestly, like, the Knicks have had some good moments where they were good on defense, and overall, yeah, only 104 points in the modern NBA. That is actually pretty low, but they've also had some pretty bad lapses on defense. But yeah, their offense has just been a doozy. Seriously, yeah, this game's pretty much over. I may as well just end it here, but yeah. The only player on the Knicks that can walk out with his head high is Derrick Rose. Yeah, all right. I think I'm just going to end it here because it's pretty much over. So thank you for tuning in. For those who did, pretty low attendance, even for my standards, but what can I do about it? This game's over. So, all right. Peace.